What was that to my left? Oh, no, no, no. No, no, no. What is up, you beautiful people of YouTube? Passing the great vibes from Ohio. It is your boy, DarkHorse Rye. And welcome back to another episode of Silent Hill F. This is going to be part number 5 for the series today. And you already know, if you have not seen any of the previous episodes, you need to go ahead and check those out before hopping into this episode. And as always, I hope you guys are having a great day today. Let's go ahead and get started with this gameplay. Now, when we last left off in this game, we were just getting done making our way to, I believe, a middle school, if I remember correctly, with Rinko and Shu, and of course our main character Hinako. And as many of you know, that me and Rinko, we're not in good spirits right now after what happened in, I believe, episode, what was it, 2? If I remember correctly. So yeah, anywho, with all that being said, while we were making our way to this school, there were a lot of, let's just say, different interactions with our little trio and the enemies we had to deal with along the way. But around the end of the episode, there was a very interesting thing that was said from Rinko and Shu in the conversation, and it still doesn't sit right with me right now, and I'm trying to figure out what exactly it fully entails. And just to give a sort of clue as to what that was, or not really a clue, but just to kind of spit it out, Rinko and Shu were having a secret conversation, and Rinko just happened to say that our main character is deceased. Yeah, that's the wild thing about this. And so it's not sitting right with me right now. It's not. I'm trying to figure out what it means, but at the same time, it's like I just know I need to go ahead and play the game, and I really want to know. I don't want it to be spoiled for me, but I do want to know. And so with that being said, you already know I'm ready to go ahead and jump back into this gameplay. So let's go ahead and do just that. Once again, hope everyone's having a great day today. Let's go ahead and get started with this. Let's move forward inside of the school and see what kind of crazy mess this game is on. But all I'ma say is this. To my homegirl Hinako, in terms of main character wise, not in that way. Cause I know some people are gonna take that out of context. Don't do me like James did in the last game. Just don't. Just don't. That's all I'm gonna say right now. Because if you do, me and you not gonna have no good relationship right now. Like, me and James, we're through. At what he did in that last episode, what I found out about him, the dirt, no, just no. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Anywho, I'm gonna leave that right there. But just know, Hinako, I'm talking to you before we get started with this. Don't do me like James did. Just don't. Anywho, let's go ahead and get started. I'm geared to shut up, and let's find out what in the world is going on here, because I'm super confused right now. Alright, you guys, so here we are inside of, it is indeed a middle school, Silent Hill F, but we are indeed at a middle school right now, as I was saying during the intro, because I just checked the map, and it says right here, Ebisugaoka Middle School, first floor, which is interesting, because that means we're gonna have multiple floors. Dried carcass, okay, we're gonna go ahead and sell that, not sell it, but sacrifice that. In a sense. Enshrine, dried carcass, where are you at? Yeah, get that out of my inventory. I don't need nothing taking up no more stuff in my inventory right now. Okay, yep. Tried to open up a door, didn't open up. As soon as I go down the hallway with the flickering light goes out. Yeah, that's very fun. Another steel pipe. Love that for me. Pick up, teacher journal. The vice principal is so paranoid about his keys that he always takes with him whenever he leaves. So it's kind of ironic that he lost the keys to the stairwell. He's looking for them frantically like a madman. I said mailman just now. He had the nerve to ask me to help him find them, but I'm the one who needs help with this pile of paperwork I have. Okay, so the principal lost some keys.
I need a key.
Of course we do. To all the faculty on patrol duty to prevent students from going to the second floor, please ensure the corridor is locked at the end of the day. On patrol this week, Vice Principal Matsuo. I don't know where these voices are coming from. I'm be honest with y'all. I'm just going off the dome with this right now. Okay, so we can go out the window. Be very careful. Don't want to get jumped by anything while I'm out here. Well, thankfully I wouldn't get jumped because I'm out here, but unfortunately that's a bad sign that I'm going to be getting jumped later, because in fact the vice principal is still here. And I don't know which way to go, because it seems like either way I go, I'm going to be screwed. I either go up the stairs, which look like they are more likely to progress the story, but then I feel like the vice principal's voice came through this way. Okay, no, might be some goodies in here. Oh, yes, ask and you shall receive. Thank the good Lord. Got a bandage now. And a first aid. Hold up. And I just heard the vice principal? We're about to run into another boss fight, aren't we? I think that's an Aoi Takeshi. So he's got a locker combination. Probably got some goodies in there too. School founder's anecdote. Buy as much of that buy as much of that mountain's land as you can. Borrow money if you must, for it will surely bring you great wealth. Shortly thereafter, the country commenced their dam construction plan, and the mountain Mr. Yoneda had purchased was indeed a boon. He spent every last yen he earned on his hometown of Ebisugaoka. One result of his generosity was Ebisugaoka Middle School. Mr. Yoneda donated the Inari statue and housed it inside the small shrine seen on school grounds as his way of saying thanks to the fox that blessed him. Again with that Inari stuff. Not saying that there's anything wrong with it, I'm just saying that I said it before and I'll say it again. It seems like a big cult thing right now, in a sense. What was that to my left? Oh, no. Get in the building. Get in the building. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. I'm not stupid. Not entirely, at least. So we have to go upstairs anyway. Why? I don't know why I didn't figure that out, considering the fact I said this is the first floor of the school. Might as well go up here first. Oh, it's a door. Probably can't go in here, can we? Yeah, of course not. Arare slightly restores health. You know, see, that's one thing I don't like about this. It's one thing and one thing only. Why do they not have an option where you can just like use these items even when you can't pick them up? Because like, see, in situations like this where it's like I know I can use it. Wait, what is that? Wait, it's like a situation where I know I can use it, because you could use that right there. So I gotta throw down an item in order to doggone use another or stash another item, in a sense. That sucks, and really it does. I can't open this door either, so I need a key for everything. Does that mean I have to go outside and deal with homeboy? Ugh, I'm pretty sure that's what that means. I haven't found a key anywhere else. Wait a minute, he's gone. Where'd he go? Yup, they're out here. Oh, okay, so we needed to come out here anyways. Pick up. Origami of rumors. I've always despised her. She goes around pretending like she doesn't want to be a girl when she knows full well that she's so much cuter than everyone else. She makes me sick. Oh, I feel like there's somebody talking about Hinako. There's scarecrows out here too. Great. It's fantastic. But yeah, that wouldn't surprise me if they're talking about Hinako, to be honest. I mean, there's only not that many females in the game that we've run into. Of course. No, I don't have to. Not just big Bubba out here. I got to deal with all them too. Gotta hurry up before Big Bubba comes over here. Of course he does. Of course he does. Of course he does. Move! Yeah, we got to go. We got to go. We got to go. A sledgehammer? Can Big Bubba come up here? Of course. It's just my luck that he can. Yeah, we're gonna grab that. A sledgehammer used in construction. It packs a devastating punch, but its weight makes it hard to wield. Yeah, we're gonna grab that. Yeah, bump that other one. Heavy weapons. Hold R2 to unleash a powerful attack. The longer the attack is held, the more brutal it will be. While using focus, it will remain where you are and take. Wait, while using focus, you will remain where you are and take a defensive stance. This will allow you to block most attacks, but your weapon's deliverability will increase much faster. Ugh. When your focus gauge is full, press R1 to switch from a defensive position to a focus, and unleash a focus attack, basically. And I don't drop it. Yes, I love that for me. I'm gonna keep this on me. Oh my gosh, of course Big Bubba comes in here. What's that? Yes. Ask and you shall receive. Main building 2F stair key. Came out here looking for this. Well, I don't know about this specifically, but I know I came out here looking for a key. Ask and you shall receive. And you came from in here. What was in here? Another dry carcass. Of course it is. I need to find something else. Another piece of something because of the fact that this is getting on my nerves. Oh, I'm about to trap myself in here. A wooden plaque. Place it back in the horse. Okay. So, I mean, really? I'm not gonna say it wasn't worth it, but that was a little bit lackluster for what I came back here, but that will help me out in the long run, I'm sure. Right here. I love to see it. Thank you. Huh? No. And there's two of them in here. Oh my. So it's essentially like I have no choice. I have to move closer in some way, shape, or form. Okay, we found the 2F key though. Oh, now piano. Not a good sign. Not a good sign at all. Sledgehammer is very durable, I can tell you that. I feel like the sledgehammer is probably gonna work kind of like the. Can't remember what the weapon is called in the Shadow Realm. But I feel like it's gonna work like that. Where it's been...
What's that?
Of course, it's gonna be better to use it for counters. Origami of rumors. She should just disappear. I hope someone, oh my gosh, or abducts her. I don't care. Just whatever gets Hinako out of my life once and for all. I told you they were talking about her. I knew that's who they were talking about. Is this Rinko's handwriting? Gee, I wonder. She sat here still the best partner, right? Y'all in that word. Come on now. You know, I'm not even, let me stop lying. I was going to say, I'm not even going to say it no more. Because y'all keep saying that. It's getting y'all in trouble. But you know what? I am going to keep saying it. As much as I keep saying I'm not going to say it, I am going to keep saying it. Because I'm going to keep getting annoyed by it. Unopened envelope. Hinako isn't coming. I'm sorry for lying to you, but I thought that I needed to get you alone to find out how you truly feel. Look into your heart and try opening this box with your true feelings. Do you remember that day when just the two of us went to that cafe? We talked about how it felt like we were delinquents since we were supposed to be going to school that day. But you know what? I didn't care what the other people thought about us. Because as long as I could spend time with you, that was all I needed. We both ordered the same cake that day. I can still remember how my heart almost burst out of my chest the moment the same words flowed from those lips. The sweet and tart fruit on the cake, the taste still lingers in my mouth like it was yesterday. Do you still remember the taste too? Hinako, who sat here? I'm not opening the box just yet. I sat here, and behind me was Rinko. She used to give me the right answer. I knew it. I knew it. Oh my gosh. And it said, open the envelope with your heart. What the hoo-ha? Okay, so I guess we gotta open the things at the same time. Essentially. But, so apple, apple. So we gotta find the combination. Essentially. I'm assuming what fruits go, well, what fruits and veggies go with what fruits and veggies, whatever, that sort of thing. Okay, so only thing I'm getting right now is I read the note and I did notice that it looked a little bit off, but they talk about a sweet and tart fruit. So I'm gonna keep the apple open. I'm gonna keep that cherry open. I'm assuming that's supposed to be an orange. That, I have no idea what these two are. It looks like one is a sushi roll in a sense, and the other one is, I don't know, looks like a horse's tail. But it said sweet and tart fruit. Is this? It's not working. Maybe not everything needs to be open. That was a good guess. That was a good guess. That whole fruit thing was very, very eye-opening in a sense. So, you did remember. Well, that makes me feel very special. By the way, are you over Hinako now? I apologize if I sound blunt, but I want to make it clear. That girl is gone. I know you're going through a rough time right now, and you must be in so much pain, but you know I can be there for you. Would you rather go through it yourself still? I can picture us slowly unfolding the pages of our hearts, talking about all the small mundane details of our day-to-day lives. By filling up one journal after another with our thoughts, I knew we can make a fresh start. A blank page upon which we can write the new story of our lives. Surely you can see it too. Huh? I'm legit confused. I understand, like, the letters and whatnot. I'm talking about this whole Hinako thing. Like, what's going on with her? Blank page. So, of course... Okay, still not working.
Nothing.
It is indeed talking about, like, the journals and whatnot. I do understand that. There we go. I had something on the other side opened up. I think it was one of the ones, I think I thought it was a letter, but I think it was kind of like a bill envelope or something like that. I don't know. I'm glad to hear that you're trying to stay positive. And remember, I'll always be here for you if you need anything. You know, you're not the only one who's sad because Hinako's no longer with us. If the two of could huddle together. If the two of could huddle together. So I'm not reading that wrong. I want to make sure. If the two of could huddle together, we could soothe the pain that bites like the cold of winter. And then, surely, spring will arrive, welcoming us with sakura in full bloom to celebrate our union. Can you picture the beautifully blooming sakura awaiting us? Now, this doggone puzzle, I've been on this doggone puzzle for about this layer of the puzzle, I don't know if it's been like 13 or almost 15 minutes. And she keep talking about all these doggone, like, spring and plants and all this stuff like this. And then when I pick all the plants, it's saying that it wasn't right. Either way, let's go ahead. Hope this is the last layer. Dear Shu, I like you, I love you, I always have, and I always will. I'll be waiting to hear what you think about me. Second floor classroom generic key. It might unlock the classroom door on the second floor. Shu hasn't read the letter. But she getting on me.
Do you want to stay with your friends forever?
Junko?
Junko.
My sister!
Friends don't last forever. They will betray you eventually. Just as they say you betrayed them. Whether their worth is justified. That is for you to decide.
What are you?
Wait a second. See, the dots are connecting about something right now. Okay, I'm gonna put a pin in this for a second. And I know this is gonna sound crazy. And you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and throw a timestamp on here, like right now, about where to go past it, because I have another theory. And for those of you who don't want to get spoiled potentially about what my theory is, I'm gonna go ahead, like I said, put a timestamp on here. So this is my theory, because it just seems so weird that Rinko is talking so much about Hinako being gone, and then all these different instances happening where she is just doing this crazy mess, right? I'm gonna go ahead and call it right now. Rinko did something to Hinako to get closer to Shu, because she's like just being so blunt about this whole Hinako's this, Hinako's that, Hinako's this. I feel like Rinko did something to Hinako, and when she did it, of course, Hinako wasn't expecting it, but she did it in terms of to get closer to Shu because she saw how close they were. And really, that's the only thing I got right now. That's all I got right now. Because it just seems way too coincidental that she keeps saying, oh, Shu, I care about you, this is that and the third. Hey, if we kind of huddle together and kind of soothe each other's pain, like, she was my friend, like your friend. It seems like she's doing like some manipulative type energy right now, like she's trying to mold Shu into the person she wants him to be in terms of for her and whatnot. And because of that, I'm starting to believe that Rinko did something to Hinako. That's why Hinako is no longer here, quote unquote. And so maybe this is like our little section of purgatory or something like that. Or in a sense, Rinko is framing Hinako for doing something. Like, oh, maybe, like I'm saying, Rinko did something to Hinako, but she's making it seem like Hinako did something to herself, if you guys catch my drift. And because of that, that's why everybody keeps calling her a traitor, this is that and the third, I don't know. That's just my theory right now. I'm gonna leave it right there, and I'm not gonna talk about it after this, but I kind of feel like that's the type of energy we're on right now. Rinko did something to Hinako. She's making it seem like Hinako did it to herself, and then now we're just in this situation of like we're in purgatory or whatever. Oh man, that's a crazy theory.
It's already made it this far.
But if I called it in episode 5 of this series, I'm good. And oh my gosh, I really wish I could just like stop doing that sometimes, but at the same time, it's like I love being able to make inferences about stuff I'm seeing in terms of like evidence and whatnot. And I just want to know if I'm right in the end. Old annex main gate key. The key to the old annex behind the school. It can be used to open the hall doors. Note to teacher. Ayumi from the track and field club said she found a key with key box written on it during practice. If she still hasn't gotten it back to you, then she probably left it in her locker when she went to change. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if she forgot. She looked exhausted after practice. Open the locker in the locker room. I'm gonna come a little bit further, but you stay right there. Yeah, you stay right there. You stay right there. Don't move. Don't move. Stay right there. Origami agreement says TT is the most disgusting person I've ever seen. I wish someone would destroy her locker. If anyone wants to make my wish come true, her locker combination is 377. That's the locker downstairs. What does it say? Liar. Ooh. Oh no. Gap. Probably didn't help any, but I don't care. Yabakaka! Gosh. Scarecrows. Another one moving, isn't it? Oh, that was another one moving. Okay. Glad not. I'm gonna use both of these for right now. Please don't move. Please don't move. Thank you. Another thing right here. Oh my goodness. Chrysanthemums, grown by our very own vice principal, have won the governor's prize. Good for him. Did you know that the vice principal Matsuo has a green thumb? His exquisite chrysanthemums took the top prize in their category at the Floriculture Fair held by the Prefectural Council. If you haven't already, take this opportunity to admire the vice president's masterfully pruned flower displays on the school grounds. I'm assuming those are the ones we saw outside. It's out there. No, I'm gonna go to that locker real quick, see what's in there. I'm sure it has some useful supplies and whatnot.
That wasn't right.
I said 377. Why are you playing with me right now? Wait a minute. It's saying something about some secret codes. Then is there another thing inside of that box? I need to find a key. I have a key. What are you talking about? I have a key. Found 2 keys. Neither one of them can open the locker nor the doggone what you call it. Oh no, this hallway is lit up now. Maybe this somewhere in here has something to solve the puzzle for the locker. It's raining outside. Note between lovers. Miki, I have absolutely no idea how that crazy formula spells Icy Teru, but I love you too. Icy Teru. What? I'm assuming that's the note, part of the note thing that she's talking about right now. Saying that everyone has a different type of note. I don't know. Asakura Ayumi, row 4, line 2. Locker room key. Key that is used to open and close the school locker room. Asakura's textbook. I'm a tortoise. The bus is calling out to me. I didn't get the news that school would be so far away. Bus, the best thing in the world. I love it so much that I made it to my Wait a minute. I love it so much that I made it my locker combination. Origami of grievances. Golly. Oh, how I wish I could just climb inside his locker and drown in his smell. I can't believe his combination is the same as his name. Aoi. That's so cute of him. Using his name in his code. Y'all are weird, bro. Y'all are weird. Climb in his locker and drown in his smell. That's... ugh. Of course. Yeah, somebody down the hallway to meet me there. Oh! See, you got me. Misdirection. I got you. I got you. I got you. That was smart. I gotta give you your props for that. I gotta give you your props for that. Did you just move closer? Of course you did. Of course you did. Let's get this over with. Sledgehammer. Ooh. Yeah, that's what you get. Should've stayed your tail down the hallway. Wouldn't have to worry about that. I'm telling you, you master the counter in this game, you master just about everything, in my opinion. Only other thing to worry about would be, say, like, what do you call it, management, item management. That's about it. Note from a male student. You can read girl code, right? I'm about to say Yoshida. It's Yoshida. Sato got a note from the girl that had 84 times 4 written on it. Do you know what that means? What? 84 times 4? Let me see what that is. See if I can figure it out. Heck no. Then again, I'm not even really trying to figure it out right now, to be honest with you. Well, I guess I gotta find whatever little cipher that has like these codes and whatnot on it in order to figure this stuff out. I hope this game does not expect me to figure out the cipher myself, because if it does, I'm gonna be flippant right now. Note from a male student, it's the code for baka, so you know, stupid. Girl code is based off alphabet. Basically, you just switch letters with numbers and symbols that look like them. So that works. That works. So essentially, it's like, I'm assuming for this, because it says it's the code for baka. Wait a minute. So maybe I'm not thinking about this correctly. I don't know. Because I would think 2111A from what that is. Maybe I'm doing it. Girl code is based off of the alphabet. Basically, you just switch the letters with numbers and symbols that look like them. So 336. I don't know. Even that 84 times 4 thing, I don't understand that. I'm so confused right now. I really am. There we go. Yep, she's got it in the thing. So Sato would be 54 plus 06. 5 looks like an S and 4 looks like an A, right? And the plus is a T and the 0 is O because they're basically the same shape. 6 doesn't really look like it, but apparently it is you. So for the name Yoshida, it would be 05174. So what would it be for 377 then? For the locker? So I kind of get the Sato thing, but I'm looking for this other stuff. Because that's like 4 to 5 letters, and we don't have anything that requires 4 to 5 letters as far as I know. See, I was running this hallway, and I don't know why, but out the corner of my eye, I just saw hair. I turn around, and that is the horror that I see on the roof. Thing 1 and thing 2 back there. Something's gonna fall from this roof at one point in time, isn't it? Wait a minute, another note. Oh no, that's red capsules. Hey, I can take it. Red capsules. Okay, so why do I keep finding red capsules? Why are we going down the line of, I can't remember what that character name is, and I think it's The Simpsons or Family Guy. He's just like, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. That's the thing I'm thinking of when I'm following all these red capsules, because they're all going in like a specific direction, it seems like. Another door. Locker room key.
Takes me back to my track and field days.
Okay, so is this the one where all the codes are gonna come in now? What's this? Type TT. 3 7 7. Oh my gosh. Deals additional damage when using weapons with high durability. Effective only for weapons with durability. Oh, I might need that. Oh yeah, I know you could use that. I see what they mean now by What does it say right here? It said TT is, let me see, where was it at? TT is what now? The most disgusting person ever. Yeah, because that locker is messy, bro. That one can't even say that's messy. Suka Yoshi Asakura Ayumi. The bus. Wait a minute. A01. I mean not A01. 401 Aoi. 401. It'll be 401. So we are figuring out the code for some of this stuff. Because they've already deciphered a lot of it. Wait a minute. Bus. Would that be 865? Oh my goodness, I'm learning the code now. Pick up. Key cabinet key. Yes. Some of my knowledge is not. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. Okay, that scared the crap out of me a little bit. I'm not gonna front because I just went rushing outside, and I didn't even think about the scarecrows being out here. They doing their job. They have the right name, scarecrows. Because I was trying to figure out this right here, and so my brain was like, I don't have the code for this entirely yet. Because I figured out bus, but for the Yoshida thing, it was saying essentially that, oh my gosh, that really did a number on me. It was essentially like I was trying to figure that out, and so because I was so focused on that, I didn't even think about the other stuff. Oh, Aoi. So yeah, I forgot about this. 401? Come on now. Pick up. I happened to find out Suga's locker combination. Ask and you shall receive. Oh my gosh. The weird thing is, when you converted the code, it looks like a cry for help. What am I supposed to do? It's not like I can do anything. What's the code? I need to know. What's the code? It looks like a cry for... What am I supposed to do? Tell me the code. We can figure out what to do.
Finally found it.
Key to the back mountains. Head back to Shu and Rinko. No, I want that Suga combination before I do anything else. Because I know once we leave here, that's it. Cry for help. S-O-S? Well, I'll be doggone. A school bag. Oh my god. And it increases. Oh, it increased my item. Yes. Wait, why is my school bag here? This is her school bag. What the heck? I'm so glad I didn't leave that. And because I desperately needed that space. Desperately, I needed that. But now we can go talk to these two in here. See what they have to say. I hope I'm not forgetting any lockers, because I'm not coming back. Tell you that right now.
Hey, since it's just the two of us, let's play our own version of Space Force.
Okay, yeah, she's doing too much.
I could be your partner. Or may face some kind of femme fatale. Got it. Found the key.
Welcome back. Sorry for the trouble. Your turn, partner. We've rested enough.
Sit down. Shu and I can stay up and keep watch over you. No, I'm all right.
Go. Get some rest. We'll stand guard while you're sleeping.
Nighty night, Hinako.
Nah. Nah, I don't trust that. I don't trust her at all, bro.
Come on. You like that sort of thing, don't you?
This is... I'm telling you. Shell of the past. What exactly have we learned? That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. I made a theory, but it's like I haven't learned anything. For the most part.
And laid claim to my soul. In turn, I shall save your soul by claiming the life of your own self.
What? You see Foxboy without his mask a little bit? Okay. A little bit scary, but that's even more terrifying, I'm not gonna lie. And the thing is, I know somebody finds that appealing. That's the worst part about this. Somebody finds that cute.
Do not push yourself. You need rest.
Why do they keep saying about me resting? Let me do me.
The purifying water was perhaps too strong for you. You are far more delicate than I had realized. But you did well to make it this far, Nico.
I don't like that at all.
Now, onward we go.
Where are we going? I forget. With him, I'm saying. Where are we going? I feel like we're supposed to be going to some sort of like shrine or something like that, but I can't really remember too much. He just disappeared. That's fantastic. Magic Man. I was about to say, are we supposed to be controlling her right now? But no. No lamp, nothing, just walking into darkness. That's fun. Proceed down the path. No, I want to find a shrine now. Cause y'all got me walking in the dark. I don't like this.
I will go ahead and make arrangements. Come, bid your farewells.
Yes.
What? See, that I just said it in this episode. It's making me almost not want to let go of that theory, bro. When I say let go of it, I mean it's making me almost not want to put that timestamp up here. Because I'm calling it right now. Now he's talking about come say your farewells. And it's like that feels like it's furthering my theory even more right now. Another puzzle, of course it is. Go through the door. Oh, okay. We need to go through here. Explore the area. I'd rather not. I'd rather find a shrine so we can save this bit for next time. I see all this heat in here. Is that a shrine?
Iniko, you look even more beautiful today.
Huh? No. No. No, 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 no. Drop her in there, bro. Drop her in there. Drop her in there. She on that crazy type of timing in these last few episodes. Drop her in there. No, don't put nothing there. Oh, this is a shrine. This is a shrine. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna stop it right there. We're gonna end it right there. It was a small shrine, but it's a shrine nonetheless. Yeah, we're gonna end that right there because of the fact of I said what I said, and I don't regret saying it. Like, I really don't. Ringo been on some crazy mess, but drop her in that lava. Drop her in there, bro. Or the purifying waters, as they so called it in the last episode. Either way, still. Oh, man. But this has been... See, now my perspective is really being shifted after making that theory that I made. Because of the fact of... It seems like... I mean, of course, Rinko is like trying to kind of like throw us out of the equation. We can clearly see that. She's trying to push us out of the equation, especially after claiming that we are no longer there. I can definitely see that she's trying to throw us out of the equation. But, oh man. All the different notes and stuff that I made too, that was an interesting puzzle. That was an interesting puzzle. That, trying to figure out the different combinations, that was an interesting puzzle. That was creative. I'll say that was creative. But see, still a mystery behind it. I'm trying to figure it out. There's not really much to say about this episode other than the fact that we went through the school to find all these different sorts of objects and whatnot, objects and combinations. Not really much to say, but I guess it's just a lot in terms of that one puzzle with the box. You know, that box puzzle is the one thing that just kind of throwing me off right now for a loop because of the fact that it's related to what they keep saying about Hinako being deceased in a sense. And I'm really trying to figure that out. I really am. And then when they told us the rest and whatnot, I feel like they're about to leave us in that classroom. I feel like they are, but I don't know. It's just a lot to kind of think about right now. Anywho, I'm not going to hold this up any longer. I got to go ahead and end this because of the fact that I've been recording for a long time and I'm not really sure how long this episode is going to be in and of itself. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this up so it's not super duper long. So with all that being said, thank you beautiful people for tuning in to this episode. That's all I really got to say. That's all I can really say at this moment. So yeah. I'm going to get up out of here. Hope y'all enjoyed this episode. If you did, you already know what you can do, but you don't have to do. Leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to see the end of this journey. And if you did listen to the theory, you can subscribe to see if my theory is correct. If you don't already know. Because I really want to know if that's correct right now. So yeah. With all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. I love you guys so much. Y'all stay blessed, stay breezy, continue to be cheesy with your goofball selves, continue to take it easy, and I will see you beautiful people in the next episode. God bless y'all. I'm out. Peace. I meant what I said about dropping Rinko in that lava. I do not care. Some of y'all gonna be like, that's cruel. I don't care. Okay? This woman pushed me down the stairs. She pushed me down the stairs and literally suggested to send me out into danger because Shu was leading in the front. Drop her in that lava. Drop her in there. I don't care. Y'all can get on me in the comments. I don't care. I really don't. I'm tired today. I'm tired of her. Entirely.